October fallout. It's all good. It's all good in the hood.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we are going to be recreating Mitchell's new look for Mondays by Mitchell. Yes, so if you didn't know, Mitchell is doing a whole series on his Instagram, on his brand Instagram, so Made by Mitchell, and basically he wants us to recreate his look that he's creating on Mondays, and if we do, then he might pick us to be on a PR. So yeah, I am excited. He started this last week. I did actually try and film last week's one, but it went boobs up basically because my camera decided to stop recording me when I was filming the most important part, which was the lid look. So yeah, I was kind of annoyed, but we're gonna try it again today. I'm not too sure if it's gonna work this time. My camera at the minute seems to stop recording and not make a sound, not tell me. So yeah, I was annoyed last week. I'm gonna try it again this week. Let's just see. Basically, I'm going to do one of my eyes on camera and then one of my eyes off camera because it's going to take too long for me to just do both eyes on camera. So yes, let's jump into it. Okay, so this is the look here. I'll put it on the screen. Here we are. The look is here. Really pretty. It's a very difficult look. It looks difficult. I don't think I'm going to be the best at it. Never done a triple cut crease or whatever he's done before. We're gonna give it a go. I don't have all the bits that he used. He used some P. Louise bases. I don't have any of them bases other than blank canvas. So we're just gonna make it work. So yeah, I'm gonna prime my lids, zoom you guys in, and yeah, we'll get started. Okay, so I've literally just primed my lids. I've taken the primer quite far into the middle because I know that he does apply shadow quite far in, if that kind of makes sense. That's why that is there. So the first thing that he's taken a P. Louise base. Like I said, I don't have any of the bases. However, I do have a liquid lipstick which is similar to the first shade that he does use. So this is a Jeffree Star one. I know, I'm sorry I said that I wasn't gonna use this anymore, but use his products on my channel. However, this is the only thing that I have that is similar, so I'm going to use it because I have got it. This is in the shade Berries on Ice. I don't even think you can get it anymore. But if you do have a similar liquid lipstick, maybe just use that. I'm just going to take it. I don't know how he took it. We're going to take it on a liner brush first. I'm just going to take a tiny bit. And I'm going to start to create a line like he has. I'm just trying to see where he put it. This could be way too far over. Might not be, we'll see. So he's taken it. Let's see. Taking it not to the end of his brow, but would you say about there? We'll say about there, you know what, that's good. And then he just starts to buff it out with a blending brush. So we're gonna do the same thing, because yeah. I don't know if this is gonna go well or not, but yeah. I'm not too bothered about the line being sharp, because we are going to go back in and clean it up. Let's just take a bit more of that liquid lipstick. And just blending it out again. It's a little bit easier for me to blend now because it's more wet. Yes, I'm going to take the shade Sour from the Mini Mitchell palette, this one here. This is the purple shade, and I'm gonna take this and start to build up a bit more depth, where the line is. Again, it don't matter too much that the line isn't perfect because we're gonna go and cut our crease anyway. Yeah. I'm going to go into the big Mitchell palette. This is the Head in the Clouds palette. And I'm going to take the shade Mmmmarmalade, which is this one here, and Night Nympho. I'm going to like mix them together to start to blend out the purples. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, Mitchell he just knows how to do good eyeshadow. I'm telling you. Yes, I'm then going to take the shade Marmalade by itself, so this orange shade again, just taking it by itself. I'm just taking it on the same brush, to be honest. I'm just going to blend it out even more, so. Taking it a little bit more here. I'm pretty sure he said just take it into the brow, pretty much. So I am just doing what Mitchell told me to do, pretty much. I have got like shadow in my brows and I'm not even mad at it. And then he's taken the shade Ufhoe, which is this bright yellow shade here. And he's taken that more onto the bridge of the nose, so he's like blended it. I'll show you. I think this is what he's done. So just like blending it out onto the bridge of the nose. Oh, you know what? I actually love that. Taking a little bit. Again, I think he's just taking it through the brows. I'm guessing he has. That is just... It's literally just a guesstimation at this point. I can't fully remember what he's done. But yeah, I wrote little notes down, so I'm like, I think this is what he's done. I could be lying. I'm gonna keep looking back at the photo for a reference. Yeah, it looks like he's taking it into like his nose contour. I'm not gonna take it that far down, just because I haven't got my base on. You guys might know just know that I prefer doing my base last, because I just find it so much easier. So yeah, he's basically done that and I'm living for it. Living for it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the crease a little bit more. So I'm going to take a really small brush like this one here. Do I take blank canvas? I don't think so, because blank canvas is... for me it's quite a little bit dark, so I'm going to take my ABH one instead, just because it's a little bit lighter and it's more similar to like this colour. So I'm going to take my ABH and I'm just going to cut my crease. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to go into the shade Walter, which is this white shade here, and I'm just going to like set down the concealer. I'm not too sure how much my camera recorded, because at the minute my camera likes to stop recording. So I'm literally just going to like set it like this. You kind of see it, you can kind of see a line, like a difference. I think that's what he did. Yeah, set it. So now he did use a base for the next little bit that he did, but I don't have a lot of his bases. Like I said, I don't have a lot of Louise bases. So instead I'm just going to go into shadows. I'm going to take the Carnival palette. This is the very first one. And I'm going to take the shade Sky, which is this blue shade here. I think it's kind of similar to the shade that he used in the base. Maybe a little bit darker, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to take a smaller brush like this. going to take it underneath where we put the line. Again, it's not going to be like the best because he used a base, but you know what, like it might be okay. And it doesn't matter too much about underneath because we're gonna clean that up as well. He hasn't done it too big, he's done it quite small, which is good. Okay, so he took the shade Purps and Caicos, which is this purple shade here, and he put this towards like the inner portion, so like the darkest part basically. Okay, and then he took the shade Cockpit, which is this beautiful turquoise shade here. No, this one here, yeah. I'll get there, guys. I promise I will get there. Literally just gonna take some same brush, like, yeah. And then I'm gonna take the shade Ufhoe again, which is that bright yellow shade that we use, so like this one. And I'm just gonna like blend out the edges. Like he's taken it quite far back. Yeah, he's taking it quite far back, so we're just gonna it's so hard to blend out because it is such like a small area. It's like I just realized I don't have like a lot of small brushes, like small tiny blending brushes. You know what though, like considering this wasn't done using a base, it looks pretty friggin' good. So then again I'm gonna go and cut the crease of this. Pretty much literally just what he's done. I think it looks okay. I think it does. Just gonna cut underneath it. So I'm going to go back in with the white shade now, which is Walter. This white shade here. And I'm going to start to just put a bit more of the white on underneath. I think that's what he's done. So now he took his Beauty Bay X Mitchell eyeliner. I think he took it in the shade Mirror. I'm guessing he did. And what he's done is he's basically taken it on here. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do the same thing. Basically. I'm also going to take this underneath as well. I'm not too sure like how far down, like how far he took the glare, because like the camera on Instagram is awful, so you can't really like tell properly. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the crease just using my ABH eye primer again for the 15th time. I know that he did use a base again to like cut the crease, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I don't have a base like I said before. So we're literally just gonna cut the crease. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the shade. I'm going to take the shade Sky again, so this blue shade here. And I'm going to start to pack that like on the lid, like on the inner portion. It's not going to be like exactly the same as his because it is obviously done with shadow. His is like a lot cleaner because it's done with the base. But it'll still be okay, you can still use eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'm going to take a different shade because he has gone in with like a lighter shade. So I'm going to go into the Beat Bay Pastels palette and I'm going to take the shade Cloud Free, this shade here. And I'm just going to like pack that just next to it because he literally mixed the base with with blank canvas. And I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Can we talk about how pigmented this pastel is, please? What? Okay. Okay, then I'm going to go back into the Mitchell, I keep saying his name like that, Made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds palette. And I'm going to go into the shade Purps and Caicos again, which is this purple shade here. And I'm going to take that on the inner portion again. I say again, like we did up here, pretty similar. Taking the same shades as what he did. Putting that on the inner portion. I don't know how far he took this in. We're going to say about there. Again, it's not going to be like as pigmented as his because clearly it's just not. Okay, then I'm going to go into the shade Cockpit, which is this turquoisey shade again. This shade here. I'm taking that. I'm just going to take the same brush, to be honest with you. I literally just wiped it off on a towel. I'm going to take that probably like next to it, I want to say. To like blend it out. I really don't care that there's fallout. I'm just taking like a clean fluffy brush and I'm just literally like, just kind of like blending out the edges a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay, so now he's done like this like liner situation. So he did use, again, he used a different paint. Like I said, I don't have any of his paints. So we're going to jump into the Carnival 3 palette. I'm sorry I'm taking so many palettes, guys. I'm going to take the shade The Deep because this looks like the closest shade to what he's used. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a lovely liner situation. So I'm going to take this MORPHE brush. This is the MORPHE Madison Beer. It doesn't have a name on it. It's literally just like a liner brush. And we're just going to do like a little liner situation, to be honest. And he's literally like taking it like there. Ooh. He also took a little bit like on the outer edge as well. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of that. you know what, considering I am not this kind of like cut crease liner gal, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so then he also did take a little bit of like a silver kind of liquid eyeshadow. The only one that I have close is the Beauty Bay Live My Best Light Moonstone one. So we are going to take like a tiny amount, and he basically put it where he put the other bits, just to make it like more silver. You know, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off camera. It is now currently 9 o'clock at night, so I am exhausted. I'm gonna go do this eye off camera. I'm gonna do my base, everything like that, and then yes, I'll be back with the final look. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm really sorry, my camera decided to not record my outro, so this is going to be a voice over. Yes, here we are. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it really helped me out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!